Hi guys, welcome back to Tabletop and Gaming. My name is Tom.
And my name is Paul.
Shadespire.
Shadespire.
We're going to be doing some Shadespire.
Yes.
So yeah, we're going to be doing a matched play.
Yes.
Shadespire. First one of hopefully a series of kind of battle reports, we'll call them.
Yep.
And what we're going to do is film, who we got today? Stormcast versus?
Orruks.
Orruks.
Yeah.
So Stormcast Eternals, really defensive kind of buffs. My deck is very much built for hold objectives and stand there.
Mine is just smash, kill,
rinse through.
hack, bash.
And they're both quite sturdy. Good health, good armour.
Yes, it's the two tanks going right into each other.
Yeah.
Really offensive, really defensive, so it's going to be an interesting one.
And we've literally just built our decks. So this is going to be our first time kind of seeing how these decks play out with each other. So we will be kind of finding our feet. So if there's anything at all that kind of we misread, let us know in the comments and we'll sort it out.
Or if there's anything we misunderstand from the reading of the card, again, let us know, please.
Because we're just super excited about how they work. So the way we're going to do it is we're going to do a best of 3. So even if it is 2-0 to someone, we'll play the third match. We're going to release obviously this one today, the next one in a couple of days' time, and then the final one at the end of the week. So we will be having a kind of toing and froing. So hopefully it'll be really, really good. I'm excited for just getting Bright Shield with her shield up. Come out the Orcs.
She's a tank.
But your leader looks very scary.
Yes.
Gerzag.
Iron Skull.
Gerzag, I'm killing everything.
Yeah, there's a lot of upgrade cards in the deck, so I'm going to be hunting glory quite early on in the game. I think that's the weakness in the Orcs, is they're a bit starved of glory.
But the upgrades are nifty.
The upgrades are ridiculous. But I've got some nice little tricks and ploys that I'll be able to pull out, hopefully.
So we're going to get everything set up and we'll come back to the table in a sec. So here we are at the start of the game, and Paul and I have already taken advantage of deploying and getting all the objectives out. So just so you can see clearly, we've got objective number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I'm playing the Stormcast and Paul's got the nasty Orruks.
I've got the Orcs, yep.
So we've got Severin Steelheart, my leader, just here. He's next to Oberyn the Bold, and we've got Angarad Bright Shield pulling up the rear, very defensive. I'm scared of the Orkies. What about you, mate?
I've got the big boss man, Gerzag Iron Skull, leading the charge with Bone Cutter.
Cutter.
Next to him. I am a Scouser and I am saying Orc words, just to bear that in mind.
You need to have received pronunciation like this.
I do.
And then you've got 2 scrubs at the bottom.
And then I've got a Hacker and Basher.
Lovely. So we've done the roll off before we started. I won, but I'm going to elect Paul to go first, so he's going to have the first activation of the first round. So my first activation is going to be Hacker, and I'm going to... Is he going to do the Hacker?
No.
The Orky Hacker?
There you go, he's done it.
Hey. For those off camera, that's Paul.
Yeah, that was my Hacker. We're just going to move him forward, his 3 movements. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Baity Bates. Any plot cards you'd like to play, mate? Any ploys?
No. What about yourself?
I am also not going to play anything, because I may or may not have drawn a lot of upgrades that I can't use at the moment to get some glory.
And you may have starved me of glory by being a coward hiding at the back.
A cowardly coward.
Cowardly coward, okay.
Right, Angarad Bright Shield for me is simply just going to move up 1, just to sit on objective numero 2.
Do you need objective 2 by any chance?
I may or may not.
Simple one for me. This is going to be Basher. And 1, 2, 3.
Oh, another move. Any ploys to play this time, mate?
None again. Yourself?
I think I currently am not going to play any either.
Okay.
Over to the Stormcast then. I am going to get rid of a objective card and draw a new objective card.
So my next action, I am going to do the same thing. I'm going to ditch a objective card, and I'm going to draw a new objective card.
Paul with his stab everything objectives. Any ploys you'd like to play?
No.
I am going to play Righteous Zeal, which is +1 damage to the first attack action with a range of 1 or 2 in the next activation.
What's coming next, I imagine?
So for my third activation then, I think Oberyn is going to declare a charge at who's this wonderful man? Basher.
That is Basher.
So he's going to just charge just over to here. He's on +1 damage though, so it's 2 dice looking for hammers, and you've got 1 looking for a shield.
1 looking for a shield, yep.
Come on, Oberyn. Get someone.
Gets one.
Off camera. That is a shield, so it's cancelled out, so nothing happens there.
That was exciting.
Any plots? I've got nothing to play.
No, I'm okay.
I'll tell you what, actually, I am going to play Tireless Assault, which means I get to attack again if the attack failed. So we'll go for a second swing at him.
This is only down to 3 damage now, isn't it?
It's attack during the next activation. So, nothing.
Nothing. Never mind.
Sad face. I think I have probably depleted my ability to use some decent cards here. I think, just to be careful, I'm going to play Heroic Guard, which is just going to put Oberyn on guard.
So my next action is going to be Basher and
punish Oberyn for his completely failed double charge.
Punish Oberyn for getting stuck in. So I'm looking for swords, and on a critical hit, I have +1 knockback.
Nothing, and Oberyn nothing, but evens.
Evens.
Any plotsies?
No.
So Basher and Oberyn have just literally charged at each other, bashed into each other with their heads, and kind of
now looking at each other intently, thinking.
Right, last one for me then. Mr. Steelheart is just gonna charge on up to this position here. Try and go for Basher. So I've got one ganging up, looking for hammers on 2 dice. Crit and a hammer.
He's a crit.
Oh,
I don't get it.
That is going to be 3 wounds dished out to Basher.
That is harsh.
1 health left, but he does become inspired, Paul.
Become inspired, yes.
And I think I have got no cards I would like to play at this time. Any ploys?
I actually have an objective.
An objective?
Yes, so too dumb to die.
Go for it.
Score this immediately if a friendly fighter suffers 3 or more damage in a single attack and is not taken out of action.
Oh, that was convenient. So you're on a glory going into this end phase.
I am.
So we'll go to the end phase, see what we score, and we'll be back in a sec. So this is how things look at the end of the first round. So we're going to score some objectives. So I've managed to secure objective number 2. So I get a glory point there, Paul.
Whoop, whoop.
How about you, mate? You managed to get a sneaky one right at the end there.
Yeah, so I got 2 done to die. Thank you very much, Basher. And I've also managed to score There's More of Us.
What does There's More of Us do?
So basically, there's more of us. I get.
Oh, that's not fair.
1 glory point.
Oh, you suck.
Perfect against you guys.
So 2 glory to 1. I think I am going to pay for an upgrade. I'm going to pay for Blessing of Sigmar, which is +1 wound, and I'm going to put that on OB.
Good choice.
How about you, mate?
I'm going to put Arded on Hacker, and that's going to cost me 1.
What does that do?
When this fighter suffers damage, reduce that damage by 1 to a minimum of 1, just to make him a little bit more sustainable. And also, I'm going to put Great Strength, unless you've got anything to play.
No, go for it.
On Gurzag Iron Skull.
And that's damage, +1 damage.
+1 damage to range 1 or 2 attacks.
So we've rolled off to see who goes first next turn. We'll draw our cards off camera. I won the roll off, so I will be going first as we go into the second round. Okay, so my first activation, Oberyn the Bold, is going to attempt to finish off this inspired Basher.
Yes.
So 2 dice on the attack, looking for hammers, crits, or a gang. Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, and a crit, so completely failed with that. Ploys then, I think I might choose to go with, thinking voice. I'm going to go with Valiant Attack. Enemy fighters cannot support the target of the first attack action in the... No, actually, no. I'm not going to play that. Ignore me completely. That will not work. I'm going to play nothing, I think. How about you, mate?
I'm going to play Having a Good Time. Which allows me to choose a fighter and roll an attack dice. If I roll a hammer or a crit, they can make an attack action. So I'm going to pick the Inspired Basher. I'm going to target Oberyn the Bold.
So you gotta see if you can get an attack.
So hammer or a crit, I get it.
Oh, so you get to have a swing at me.
Yep. So I'm on 3 dice, needing swords.
I've got 1 needing a shield. Oh, inspired Oberyn.
Crit.
Crit. How many damage do I take, mate?
That is 2 damage, and also gives me +1 knockback as well. So I can knock you back 2 spaces. Like. So I'm going to knock Oberyn back. 1, 2. So, thanks to Basher.
That was a good push.
Good push. I'm going to activate as my first activation Gerzag.
Yeah, he's playing right in the pain range, Oberyn, now.
I'm going to charge Gerzag with Oberyn. 1, 2, and 3. And take an attack. So I've charged.
I've got 2 dice on the defense because I'm inspired.
Yes, I've got 2 dice for attack. Needing hammers.
Nothing. Oh, hammers. Is that going to be a kill? How much damage is that?
3 up to 4 damage.
That is a wiped out Oberyn, so you gain a glory point, good sir.
I do. Thank you very kindly for that.
It's put me in quite a bit of trouble now.
Yes. Uno momento. I may have a attack to play here.
Any ploys?
Okay, I'm going to play the ploy leading by example. So, play this after an attack action made by your leader that takes an enemy fighter out of action. Another friendly fighter that has not already made a move or charge action can make a charge.
Oh.
Oh, indeed. So, I'm going to charge Hacker.
Oh, leave my poor Bright Shield alone, my poor lass.
Bright Shield. So, Hacker does have Arded.
I've got 1 dice in my defense for Bright Shield
So
then.
I've got 2 needing swords.
Nothing there, I needed a shield. A crit.
Oh, that is beautiful.
How much pain is she taking?
1 damage with cleave as well.
Oh, so it would have ignored the shield if I would have got it. I needed the crit.
Anyway.
She's down to 3 health.
That is wonderful.
I'm going to play a ploy.
Okay.
I am going to go with... I'm tempted to use Peal of Thunder, which is to push someone a hex, but actually you've just put someone in front of me. So I think I'm just going to stand there. I'm going to stand there and take the pain.
Okay.
Steelheart's up there and he's going to try and avenge Oberyn's death by finishing off Basher, who's on 1 health. So I've got 2 dice looking for hammers. Oh, what the hell? Why can't I roll?
That was lucky.
Poor play. I don't really know what I can do here. I think I'm quite scared. I am potentially going to use Peal of Thunder, and I'm going to push an enemy fighter 1 hex in any direction. I'm just going to push Basher just there to force him to move if he wants to get stuck in again. Anything for you, mate?
I'm going to play Gorkamorka's Blessing, which gives me +1 damage to the next attack with a range 1 or 2 in the next activation.
For another big swing.
Okay, so Tom was very right. He has forced Basher to
come
move
back in.
So I am going to charge Basher into Steelheart and get an attack off on him.
I'm after a shield.
So I've got 3.
Oh, get it inspired.
3 requiring swords.
You get swords, but you've got 1 extra sword to mine, so your attack does go through.
Yes, so that is 2 damage up to 3. I'm then going to put...
That puts me on 1 health.
Sorry, do you have any cards to play, or is it me?
Is yours a reaction card that you want to play here?
It is, yes.
So it pushes enemy anyway.
Yep. So, Brutal but Cunning allows me to push the friendly fighter after an attack action up to 3 hexes.
Ah, you can push me anyway because you succeed in your attack.
It allows me to push.
Where would you like to push me?
So I can push you away and move 3 hexes myself.
Okay. Where do you want to push me to start?
I'm going to push you just back.
There?
1. There. Yeah.
And you?
I am going to move 3 hexes.
Cunning little Orky Morky. Oh, you cowardly cat. So Steelheart is inspired, but on 1 health.
Yeah.
He's not inspired enough to be that happy.
You got anything to play, buddy?
Nah, go for it, mate.
I've got nothing less to play.
Bright Shield's up next to me, see if she can do a little bit better with her attack. She has got 3 attack dice. She is going to be looking for hammers. She rolls nothing. Useless.
I'm okay.
Poor girl. I think that is... I'm very, very limited on the cards that I can play at the moment. I really need some glory, and it's not doing it for me. So that is my activation over. Anything for you, mate?
I did score a glory. I've just realised to score this if 3 or more of your fighters made a charge action this phase, which 3 have.
Yeah, you'd have to do that in your end phase, mate.
Yeah, no, it's a says score immediately. I just forgot.
Glory point for you then.
As should be, all my wonderful Orkies have done their charges.
This is terrifying.
So I am just going to move Bone Cutter. What's the range on your move?
When I'm inspired, well, 3.
3 across the board, so I might just stay clever. And 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can get me anywhere you go, can't you?
It's going to give you a severing tickle.
Severing tickle. Yeah, go for it.
Easy peasy one for me. Steelheart. Just going to go and stand on objective number 4.
Do you need objective number 4?
Relax, and that's pretty much him done. So go to your last activation, mate.
Okay, so last activation for me. I am simply going to draw a card, and that's done. You got any cards to play?
I have not got any ploys to play, mate. How about you?
Well, I'm going to be playing a healing potion.
Oh, for God's sake, as if I've chipped at this damage.
On a shield or a crit, I can remove 2 wounds. Otherwise, just remove 1 wound token. I'm going to play this on Hacker, and it's a shield.
Hey.
So there is 2 off the inspired Hacker.
So he's on 3 health now.
He is, yes.
Sad times. Right, I think that's it for this round. So this is how things look at the end of the second round, and it is looking very, very bad for the Stormcast. They've had an absolute beating, and I think the turning point was that kind of attack in my activation, wasn't it, Paul, that really smashed over and around?
Yeah, I mean, still getting used to building these decks, but the Orc one I've gone. I'm still not happy with the...
There's some lovely cards in there, isn't there?
Yeah, I'm still not happy with the objective scoring in it. Sorry, the glory scoring,
but the ploys.
The ploys are really good, especially for when you're mixed up in it.
Yeah. So in terms of objectives, Paul hasn't scored any this turn.
Nope.
I have got 2. I've got hold objective number 4, and I've got immovable object, which is hold an objective for 2 turns in a row.
Yep.
So I get 2 glory for that, which puts me up to 3. I'm going to spend one of them to put Great Fortitude on Bright Shield, which gives her +1 wound. I'm really going to need to. Anything for you, mate?
No, I've got...
You got your upgrades in quite early. They're quite nice.
Yeah, the upgrades I got, and I've managed to get into my hand that have been useful. I know that the deck is loaded with a couple more upgrades. I've had a fair few
vile ones floating around.
Yeah.
So we've rolled off to see who goes first next. Paul, you won the roll off, so you're going to go first or second?
I'm going to go first, please.
Right, so we will draw our cards and go into the third and final round.
Okay, I'm going to activate Bone Cutter, and I am going to move him. 1, 2. No, I'm going to leave him there, move him 2, and then I'm going to play Cunning but Brutal, which allows me to make an attack action if I move. So I don't...
Oh, so it doesn't count as a charge.
Doesn't count as a charge, but I get to make an attack anyway. So Bone Cutter
Steelheart on 1 health.
2 dice, looking for hammers. Nothing.
Looking for shields, yeah, I'm okay.
You okay?
As a ploy, you got anything you want to play?
I am going to play Brutal Frenzy, which allow me, which is an equipment card. So I'm going to spend 1 of my 2 glory points that I've got left to put that on to Basher. So allows him an extra attack dice on this fighter when he makes a charge.
Ooh.
So I'll put him up to 4.
Right, I'm going to play a sidestep just to move Steelheart away.
Away
like
one.
the cowardly cat he is. Have you got any more ploys you want to play, mate? Or upgrades, because I've got 1, I think.
I'm going to
He's
equip
thinking.
Bone Cutter with Brutal Swing as well for my final glory point.
What's that? A super attack has he got?
Gives him a attack against all adjacent enemy fighters on 3 dice, causing 2 damage.
I'm going to pay for an upgrade as well. Just spend my last glory that's unspent to put Great Strength on Bright Shield, so she's on +1 damage to her attacks.
Cool.
Over to my activation. Right, Bright Shield's going to try and turn the tide, I think, with my first activation. She's going to go for a charge. 1, 2, 3. Just to that position there. She's going to have a swing at your man here. So she's got 3 dice, looking for hammers.
So that is Bone Cutter. And I've got 1.
Oh, 2 crits!
Oh no,
That's
can't
gonna
beat
hurt.
it unless I get a crit. No, nothing.
No, that is going to be a mighty 3 damage.
So that takes Bone Cutter down to 1. And I am inspired.
It's a big swing. It's a big swing. In terms of ploys, though, I don't think there's too much I can do because I haven't got any glory for some upgrades. So, it's decisions. I think that's going to end our activation. Anything for you, mate?
No, I'm okay, actually.
Go back to the Orruks then.
So, I need to get the big man into chopping.
Into some chopping.
So Gurzag Iron Skull is going to move 1, 2, 3. And
Just going to leapfrog off a blade.
He's going to charge, into Steelheart.
So Steelheart has got a ganging bonus here with mates, but he's 2 dice for his defense, looking for shields.
Yes, I've got 2 dice.
Oh, that's attack dice. I'm an idiot. Hang on. I would have loved that crit. Ah, never mind. Nothing.
Okay, so I've got 2 dice looking for hammers and delivering a mighty 4 damage if successful. A crit.
Oh, it's popped him.
Steelheart is down.
That's a glory for you, mate. Push up to 5.
Me.
I am going to play a reaction card though.
Okay.
Undaunted, which basically means that once you've killed everybody apart from 1, the last survivor removes all wound tokens. So bright shields on 5.
Tough as nails.
So she's just going to stand there and take the pain. But you have got a glory to spend if you want any upgrades.
No, I'm okay for now.
Go to mine then.
In fact, no, I have got a glory to spend. I haven't activated Basher yet, have I? So I will pay Headlong Rush, which, if I'm working this out right, means Basher has a knockback of 2 on a charge.
So he's just going to smack people miles.
Well, a knockback of 3. Standard 1, +1, +1. If it stacks. Now he's the only one that can take the card, and whether he's inspired or not, he has a knockback of 1 already. So it's safe to assume.
So he's just going to take a massive swing at her.
Yeah, just thump.
Right, we'll see what I can draw, basically. Bright Shield can't do any attacks this round.
No.
Over to me then, and Bright Shield can't really do a fat lot at the moment because she's had her charge, so I'm going to get rid of one of my gold objective cards, and I am going to draw a new one. No ploys to play, I've only got upgrades in my hand, sadly.
Okay, so this activation is going to be Hacker.
Hold on, Bright Shield, don't get tabled in our first game.
And I'm going to send Hacker around 1, 2, 3 to here.
On a charge.
On a charge.
You've got double ganging up here, this is not good.
Yes, so I've got 2 dice. Hacker, yep.
1 defense, looking for a shield. Oh, crit!
I need swords.
I need a crit.
I need a crit, and I get a crit.
Crit hammer, so it evens each other out.
I need a sword, yeah. So, no damage done.
Bright Shield takes it like a champ. I've got nothing to play.
I've got nothing to play either.
Simple for me for my 3rd activation. Going to again go fishing for an objective card. Down to my last one. Oh, it's going to be very tricky.
So, last activation is the tooled up Basher, who was on the brink of death at the start of this game.
And now he's just like well into it.
Yeah. So, 1, 2.
Oh, this is brutal. Poor Bright Shield is completely surrounded.
Completely surrounded. So, I am on a...
Oh, she's inspired. I've forgotten that she's inspired now because I rolled a crit.
Oh, yes. Yeah, so she is.
You better not fail this, otherwise she's going to parry you away.
Okay. So... Brutal Frenzy allows me to add an extra attack dice on the charge, so I'm already hitting with 3 dice. I'm now hitting with 4, requiring swords, and do have knockback
Gazillion.
3.
I've got 2 defense dice looking for shields or crits. I roll nothing. Oh,
2 crits.
That's damage. How much damage is that going to be?
That is only 2 damage. I haven't updated the damage.
Puts her down to 3.
Yep, knockback 3, but I'm not going to knock you back. I'm going to leave you where you are.
Leaving the snuggle play. It's the last activation of the game now anyway.
And that is it, yeah.
So I've got to see what I can do. Poor Bright Shield. In the wrong neighbourhood here. I think the Stormcast have not had a good time. I can only draw a power card. I've drawn none of the things.
Drawn none of the things you wanted.
Sad face. So we are going to go to the end phase, score objectives, and round off this match. But I think we can potentially see where this is going. So this is how things look at the end of the 3rd and final round, and poor valiant inspired Bright Shield completely ganged up on Orruks. It's currently 5-3. Any objectives that you could score, mate?
Yep, thought I could score punch up, but fortunately I can't.
You've killed too many people.
Killed too many people, sadly. But I did score brawl. Scored in the end phase of all fighters, at least 3 are adjacent to enemy fighters.
Yeah, I think they've definitely done that.
So we've achieved that one.
So
that's 2 glory, and geared for war. Score this in the end phase if each of your surviving fighters, or at least 3, has at least 1 upgrade, and all of my fighters do have 1 upgrade.
So by our count, that is 8 points now. That is a triumphant smash of the Orruks.
And you scored
3. So the first round of this best of 3 match has comprehensively gone to the Orruks, so we will just go to the post-battle report now. That was horrendous! Oberyn, that card where you just like smashed him on the counter and then got to attack him afterwards and wipe him out. The Stormcast really do not like losing someone early. Poor Bright Shield.
Oberyn is your main damage dealing tank as well.
He's hefty. Bright Shield just stood there tanking 4 of them though.
Yeah.
At the end.
Yeah, a little bit gutted that I didn't get a complete and total whitewashed with 5.
Oh, I see.
Table, yeah. But no, it was very lucky. As I said, I drew really well.
That is very much the first game in your favour, though. I've got to claw it back now for the next 2. So I think there might be a bit of Stormcast going to go away. They're going to nurse their wounds
themselves, have a word with themselves.
I'm going to look through the deck and panic. But you drew fire.
I did.
There was some really those brutal but cunning and cunning but brutal.
Yeah, everything I needed when I needed it I drew, and it wasn't a fix. It was just, all right. I'm looking at the cards, and like we said at the intro, we're not only just learning to play the games, only just built the deck, and I looked at the cards and was like, oh yeah, that's going to be useful. That's going to be useful. That's really good.
But what you drew went with the flow of the battle. I mean, my idea at the start was just stay back and stay out of your melee range, just to waste an activation for you.
Yeah.
But in that second one, it's like, do I press forward? Do I stay back? And I think I shouldn't have pressed forward.
No, Hacker and Basher running along together. Yeah. There's nothing going to stop them.
And the healing of the dodge away. Took the glory away. Yeah. So an absolutely fantastic match. If there's anything you would like to let us know about the rules on that, we kind of had a few queries off camera. Yep. Do let us know in the comments. Be lovely as always. Yep. And we will come back with another round 2 grudge match. We're going to get it back. Stormcast are going to get this.
Nah. And if this is your first time watching Tabletop and Gaming, thank you very much. Yep. Hit the subscribe button, and if you like the way we're filming it, let us know, because we are trying to work out the best way to record these going forward, and there will be a lot of content going forward.
Yeah, come say hi in our Facebook group as well. It's in the comments below in the description. See you later.
Thank you guys, bye.